What are you eating?
Tell him an egg. Folks, here it is. We just upgraded to a Bass Tracker Classic XL. Now, I've worked my whole life, and this was finally a culmination of all those years. And man, this is the machine. And it's relatively inexpensive payment-wise. And it's kind of like the old bass trackers back in the day. The only difference is at the color scheme, and they offered the old color scheme a while back, but they only offered a certain amount of them, which I wish I would have bought for sure. I would have bought that, like the classics. I like fishing at old school, but this was really that boat. It's just at the newer color scheme. And a couple $100 a month. And I know nowadays that's a lot for everybody, including me, but you know what? To go bass fishing, you only live once. So it's not really vintage, but it's vintage in my mind because it reminds me of the old bass trackers. It was the same boat design back in the 80s. So we're going to get out and get some fishing done. What I'm doing today, folks, is I'm fishing a small creek, a nice blue and chartreuse spinnerbait, and got a nice trailer hook on there, and we were catching them today. You know, we were just having a blast, and this small waters with a windy day like this is blowing us all over the place. But what I'm doing is taking this bait, throwing it out there, and just throwing it up against the cover, and we're catching them. I mean, sometimes you can adjust blades if the water clarity, if it's a darker water, muddier water, the bigger the blade. Sometimes they want more flash, they want less vibration. Some days they want more vibration, less flash. You got to experiment, but this is working today, so I'm not going to give up on this. Blue and chartreuse is always a good go-to color. This one's getting beat up. Last spinnerbait got broke, but this is just awesome. I mean, phenomenal day on the water. You can see we got a little small creek here. We're out of the wind for the most part. But this is great, man. Get yourself a good bait caster, some 15, 17 pound line. Getting that heavy cover. And just start chunking in the line and you get them, man. Good luck. Oh, got one. Got a nice one. Got a nice one. Whoa, there we go. Oh, that was a quick releaser. Jimmy Houston quick release. here, folks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he's a fighting. He's a fighting. That's a good spinnerbait bass right there. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah. Alright folks, look at that. That's a good old spinnerbait bass, man. That trailer done got him. Alright, there we go. That's a good chunk right there. Ha! Don't let him go. Got one, got a fish. Oh yeah, got a bass, He's a nice one. He's a nice one. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Woo! Ooh, that's a nice one, that's a chunk. That's a chunk right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, there folks. Spinnerbait bass. There we go, man. Haha. That's a good fish right there. Good old spinnerbait bass, man. And these back creeks back here. This is awesome, man. Bye-bye, Mr. Bass. Folks, this is just a beautiful day. Small creek fishing. The wind is howling out there. We're just kicking back. I got my little thing there. And keep all your tools in there. Keep them all ready to go. This is awesome. Catching them large. Ooh, got one. Got a fish. Whoa, this is a nice one. This is a good one. This is a good one, man. This is a good one. Oh boy. This is a good one, man. This is a good fish. This is a real good fish. Letting go of my drag here. Ooh, this one's a real good one. Oh yeah, this is a good fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, this is real good. Oh yeah. Yeah. Folks, this is a good fish, man. Whew. Look at that. Wow. Man, oh man. Yeah, folks. Look at that, man. That's a good fish right there. That's a quality bass. Man. We're gonna let him go now. Man, look at that. That one hit right at the boat, man. He hit it right at the boat. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. He hit right at the boat. Whoa! Smacked my boat. Smacked my boat. Alright. Alright, folks, look at that. Toothy critter. Woo! We got that way down in there, too. I swallowed that bait. Well, I'll let you go if you let me get the hook in here. Alright, he's gonna let him go. Toothy critter. Good old fish grippers, man. Things are the best. Ooh, got one. I got one. Got a fish. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh. Ooh, another bass. That's nice. That's nice. Got it from the bottom. Alright folks, another bass. Not as big as the other ones, but that's a nice fish, man. Nice spinnerbait bass. These windy days, man. I got out of the wind, but sometimes, I don't know, I've just been seeing all this cover, so I'm gonna let them go. Man, that was nice. That was nice. Chartreuse spinnerbait. Folks, these are horrendous conditions today. Man, the wind is a-blowing. It's like 45-mile-an-hour winds. That's blowing me all over the place. So we had that creek that we got the fish, but now we're gonna head on out of here. About 4.7 foot of water. So, man, that water's kicking. So let's get out of here. Alright folks, we're modifying this musky jitterbug here. We're taking that back hook and we are adding a nice big split ring to it. As you can see, to make that hook swing in the back to where it's got a swing. And if you see here, we got a box full of a bunch of weights and stuff and a lot of split rings and things. But that's the main thing. The side hooks don't really have that option because they're actually the way they're made. If you look real close, the piece that screws in, they're actually connected to. You'd have to clip the pieces off, and you would have to actually maybe get a new piece on there to put a split ring on. But these hooks here, you can take those and tie them up with a rubber band so they're weedless. But this is back here. You want to get that split ring on and put on that little piece so that hook swings way down below. So this way it'll catch more fish. The other way it just doesn't move at all. So you want it to swing. So that's a little tip there. You know, you got to modify these things. There's other videos on there. Other guys do stuff, but don't be afraid to modify the baits. And you may be able to put a split ring on the front there too. In the front here. You know, you may be able to add a split ring onto there and maybe give it more action. Some guys will actually take the ends here, and they'll bend them over like a little bend right here, and make them wobble a little different. There's a little modifications, but just don't be afraid to modify these lures. You know, it's a great deal, and the bigger lures will catch big fish, because bass, muskies, they hit big lures. They are very gluttonous. You know, they'll do that. So there's your tip, guys. You know, get your lures and modify them. And there, folks, you see that back hook. You see the way that swings down there. You know, that hook now is moving, and where before it was very stiff, it didn't move a lot without that split ring on there. So that makes a difference, definitely, to catch more fish. As that fish, if you're fighting them, is jumping around, going crazy, that allows them to get a better hook set. So that's what you got, folks. Just as a side note, Jimmy Houston always said he knew an old timer that always put red on the bottom of his baits. I get an old magic marker. And if you notice, most baits are white on the belly, because you look at a frog or anything natural, they're always white on the belly. So, you know, you got to do what Mother Nature does with the coloring. You know, you're always looking at the colors underneath, which are important, I guess, to a point. But most things have a soft white underbelly, of course. And he put that little red on there, and I believe it triggers strikes. And, you know, just another little tip for you. You know, you got to add those little details sometimes. So that's the lure. You got your clip there on the bottom there, your split ring. And you can get a rubber band and tie them hooks up on the back there. Make them weedless if need be. But that's a musky jitterbug, and that's how we get her done.
I would get if I had money.
What's that?
A pontoon.